More Overseer's music stuff.
We haven't met one of the music guys yet, have we? It's still setting that concept up. Later in the game, we'll
we've seen the technology, right?
Yeah. Later in the game, they really are just terrible to deal with. They're one of the few things that you can fear on a high chaos playthrough. No, usually on high chaos, it's just, oh wait, somebody saw me. Well, I'll just kill everybody in the room. Freeze time, run around.
They have this magic ability to use a music box to block your sword, which makes them really annoying because you can't kill them from the front. All right.
And they damage you whenever you get close to them.
I just love watching them turn and turn. What?
This is the weirdest thing about the Sokolov level. All of the stuff we've done so far, you don't ever have to go back through, which isn't normal for most Dishonored levels.
Right. You usually have to make an escape.
And you still have to make an escape, but it's not all the way back across the bridge. It's just sort of out of Sokolov's house.
And I guess they use the spotlights for that, but that's kind of weird since it's still pretty bright out, and if he just dropped you off right now at Sokolov's, would that really cause a problem? I don't know. I mean, I guess the town watch would see your boat coming up and would get upset. Yeah, this was a pretty video gamey puzzle. It's like, wait, who built this giant person pulverizing gear right here? And again, that is a solution that did not occur to me in my playthrough.
How'd you solve it?
I forget. Oh, I used slow time. Or stop time, whatever, to just go through the gears.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you went through the force field, and I was like, wait, I thought you couldn't do that.
Yeah, I went through the gear and then I turned off the force field.
Oh, how do we... Oh, right, this is... I'm going to go up for this one. No.
Give me a boost.
My magic boost.
Okay, now this woman in the basement, I thought this was pretty cheesy. There's a woman trapped in the basement, and she asks for your help. And it feels almost like a Bethesda arbitrary, would you like to murder this puppy, or pat this puppy on the head sort of moral choice. I don't know if you're actually going to go down there, but in the basement of this building...
No, I will, because I think there's something down there. It's
yeah, there's like a rune down there or whatever. Or a bone charm, I don't remember which. But it is sort of this arbitrary, like, well, I'd kind of have to go out of my way to not help this person, and then once I do help, once I'm down here for my own purposes, it would be going out of my way to hurt them. So it doesn't feel like a moral choice one way or the other. It just feels like, hey, would you like to shank a dude? Kind of choice.
Yeah,
would you like to shank somebody for the lulz?
I don't buy that these rats magically can't climb 2 feet.
That is kind of funny. I mean, that is what rats do, is they get into places.
Whoops. Did I kill her with that?
Yep.
Kill her and not one rat. I suppose. Now, you've just proven me wrong. I said it's effortless to help her once you're down here, but you have managed to help yourself and not her, and kill her, not with evil or with virtue, but with simple incompetence.
How do you kill her with virtue?
No, yeah, you don't. You save her with virtue, or kill her with your evilness, or it just, yeah, like I said, it's just sort of arbitrary. But no, I suppose you can also murder her with incompetence. So that's.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was
choice.
drunk last time.
It
so
plays
I
nice.
completely
Yeah.
Missed that I could equip 6 bone charms instead of 4.
And that nicely plays into the chaos system there. That's one of the few places where the chaos system works. Killing that person, yeah, that was pretty chaotic, Josh. To just hand grenade the basement and try to kill some friggin' rats.
We gotta, you know, slash and burn with this play. Can't risk it getting
Slash,
out.
burn, and hand grenade a cure away or something.
The level here did seem to like be a little fucking huge. Like this is the 4th area in this level.
Yeah, it is pretty cut up. And again, is this because of consoles? Like, we get so few PC exclusives that I don't have a good sense of, like, and not that I expect developers owe it to us PC players to make games just for us or to go out of their way for us. I mean, I understand it's a business, but just as a technical curiosity, like, if this game had no obligation to run on a console, could this entire Sokolov area fit in memory on a PC? I'm very curious about that from a technological standpoint. And would it make sense to do that? Or would it just produce a loading screen that was such a pain in the ass that it wouldn't be worth it? Like, is it better to break it up into bite-sized chunks? I know from experience that it's actually nice to work on levels that are broken up.
Lag.
Yeah, I can
Hang on
actually
one
see
second.
that. I usually can't see your frame rate lag, but I can see it this time.
There we go.
I know from experience, especially if you're working, like, even if you're working alone, it's nice to have levels broken up into pieces so that you don't have to load this giant gigabyte file every time you want to work on your thing or every time you want to go back and, oops, I messed something up, I need to reload. And if you're on a team of people, well, that, you know, gives you concurrent people in the pipeline. Can, you know, more than one person can work on this area at a time. So I can understand that, but I am curious, how big could levels be? Could we go back to that Thief 1 level size of years past if we, you know, were just making for the PC?
The days of yore.
Because the levels in Thief 1 especially were just so ridiculously big.
Let's approach it from this. Well, there's something I have to do, I remember, in another area. Okay, so we've got these guards and these dudes down there. I could actually just shoot the, do I have... No, I'd have to kill some people.
You could wait.
I've got... What will I wait for?
You could wait.
I could just
Well, I mean,
sit here.
Wait for nightfall.
You can... No, you can get Sokolov and come back and do this later.
Heard it pass me by. All the others-
Right, but I mean, it doesn't matter.
Well,
I need to
at that
clear
point,
the
you'll
way
be
to
carrying
get
an
Sokolov
unconscious
outta here
Sokolov.
anyway. Right, so I'll make it harder on myself.
Well, we want a challenge, right? This is a spoiler warning. Let's do
Alright, Here we
it.
go. Here's what we're gonna do. Boom.
Don't wuss out on me now.
Now there's a third guy. Where is he?
Wow. And there, that's an interesting thing. Should freeing prisoners be a chaotic action or not?
Why you did this for me, but listen.
Is it? We don't even know.
We don't. Well, I think it has no effect. I'm sure. But really,
Behind the painting.
I mean, that's
You
the
used
thing.
to
We
work in the
as
painting.
players, we don't know. I could look it up on the wiki, but I mean, do you know for sure that what we just did has no impact on chaos?
yeah, that's a good point. I don't know, and it seems like freeing them. Well, if they were going to be killed by the guards, then that should lower chaos. But I mean, I feel like maybe we're beating a dead horse with this, but it is just frustrating to be playing the game and not understand what you're doing or how this is affecting the. Because it's giving you feedback, but I mean, if it was just completely hidden from you, it'd be one thing. But it is telling you, oh, you have high chaos, you have low chaos, but then it doesn't tell you what that means. It would be like a game that gives you a score. Like you play a level of Space Invaders, and then at the end it says your score is Apple. And you're like, well, what does that mean? Is that good? Is that what I want?
Man, I always played Space Invaders so I can get Peach Cobbler.
Man, we're just finding safes everywhere. It is like this level is pretty cool because it shows that like this has been just ravaged by decay from the plague. Like this used to be a rich person's district, or fairly affluent anyway. What the? Someone's getting attacked by rats. Where did
Well,
this
maybe if you
all
were
come
less
from?
evil.
Yeah, maybe if you were less chaotic.
If only I were a
Dude.
less evil person.
If you just dialed the murder back a notch, maybe these people wouldn't have so much rat
Oh, I
problems.
missed this. Oh, there's nothing in it. God damn it.
Oh,
How dare
I
they
hate
loot
empty
this place
containers.
before I got here?
My life coach is always like, if someone has to tell you to dial the murder back a notch, you've probably screwed up. I think he's right.
In fact, I probably shouldn't have killed him after he said that.
Okay.
Not asking to know what's going on up there. I was just asking if you heard the screams.
There's a way to get up on
Sokolov
that
actually,
roof.
his fortress, his place is really a fortress, and you can actually go in through that front door. The waypoint sends you in the front door. Like you could go in on the ground level, and I did that when I was doing my LOL Chaos playthrough, and it's ridiculous. It's just like frontal assault. It's stupid, but you
Actually,
can
shut
just
down here,
like.
please.
But you can hop in on the roof, and it. But I do like that they give you that option to just go full-on frontal assault, just because it's so completely ridiculous and counter to what you're supposed to be doing. Like, really, if you did that, Sokolov would probably run off.
But to where? He's only got one way
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, he does. But really, like, hide or something.
He's probably going to take that completely ineffectual elevator that's in his stupid lift area. I hate that thing. And I'm willing to bet that's how most players who just do the direct route got into his base.
Did I
Oh,
thoroughly
that's sad. That
explore
makes
this
me
area?
sad.
Yeah. Alright,
mean,
I
it
always
really
come
make-
up.
I have a method here. I have a plan.
It makes me sad to think about somebody who doesn't have a like. If you had no familiarity with the games that this game is referencing, and it
I
really
almost
didn't
killed
have
myself.
any familiarity with old stealth games, and you've always played shooters, and you would just follow the waypoints because that's what games have taught you, and there haven't been games that like let you freeform your way through or whatever. It's possible that you wouldn't even realize just what you're missing by playing the game that way.
Okay, I wanna mulligan here.
Boo! Boo!
Did you just Assassin's Creed your way away from your goal?
I want to reload here for the stealth thing because now they're all pissed off and it's gonna be boring.
Welcome to the beginning of the level.
No.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Fuck. You can choke somebody out and fast forward.
Yep.
Wait, what? But the whole point of choking somebody out is you're denying them air for a period of time.
Seamus,
What the hell
cool
was
it.
that?
I understand. I understand. It makes no sense. This is a game about a space alien whale giving you superpowers. I'm gonna take it.
But it's...
You bored me. I've been bored. It's too late.
I'm bored too.
Oops.
Oh, still nothing in that container, yet you checked it a second time.
I have short-term memory problems when it comes to looting.
You know, now that we're not actually on the clock, the commentary is really lively and interesting.
Yeah, these people have no idea what they're missing through these fast-forward commentaries.
Wait, why am I even talking to these people?
Really,
Exactly
why
where to go
are
and
you?
what to do.
Wow, that is the most classist thing I've ever heard Josh say. He hates poor people. You heard it here first. Josh hates poor people.
I said people, not poor people.
We know what you meant. We know what you meant, Josh. It's too late now.
What do you mean, these people? The pressure's all gone, so it's fun, happy stuff.
You're tempting me to put all of this in the episode, is what you're doing.
No.
Would it help to wear a low-cut dress? Because I could do that.
Alright. Okay, we're here!
Alright. Now Mulligan. Now save it. You Mulligan taking cheater face.
I made it.
This time.
I'll save it if you really... Oh, I can't save the game here, because I've got... oh, we auto-saved anyway, so...
I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which in conjunction with a high
Abduct
which
Sokolov.
came to me most vividly in a dream.
It's like you gotta choke him out. This
I'm
is
reaching
really
like
hilarious.
3 meters across a table
As for testing
and stealing blueprints.
the characteristic slot.
This is hilarious that you've gotta choke him out. Like, I can just imagine, like, yeah, knock me out and carry me someplace. And I'm like, dude, why don't we just walk out of here? No. You've gotta knock me out.
How are you feeling?
Deprive my brain of oxygen for a period of time.
So, you got this woman here that he's intentionally infected with the plague because he's evil. Test subject 312.
Thank you.
Like, I understand that's what he calls her, but is that what she calls herself? Is that... why?
So,
Like, I freed her, so why doesn't she have a name now?
I'd be interested to know if freeing her is a high chaos option. Because it should be. She's an active plague vector.
Burst, causing hemorrhaging and pain. I now turn my hopes and energies
The answer is we don't know because the game doesn't
Alright.
tell us. Yay!
in conjunction with a high therapy.
Can you imagine? Look at how fast you're
What?
moving with a bot.
Where'd he
I
go?
couldn't move
Jesus.
this fast with a child.
I thought he fell through the floor and I lost him.
I thought the same thing. I was like panicked. Oh no. Like, it would be one thing if he died, like if you accidentally slammed him in the door and he died, well then you just get a game over. But it would be terrible if you drop him through the floor and then while you're looking for him it auto saves and he like fell out of the level and you can't get him back.
Alright, here's the plan. Okay, we could run through the mansion and whatever, but that's boring. Let's do this instead.
Ouch! Let's break our ankles jumping down with a 200-pound man. This is so ridiculous.
Wait, did I get the last rune? Yeah.
Wow.
Samuel!
Royal physician himself. You made a neat job of it.
Well, okay, mission accomplished.
Be off.
Yeah.
We can't go yet. Give me a while.
Actually do that.